Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Buenas noches, Mr. Nolan.
Buenas
I'm
noches,
Daniel
Señor
Pineda.
My name's Adele Quo.
And that's our lineup here at the anchor desk. And here's our
Yeah.
lineup coming up on the show. We have our news and community bulletin board segments, and Adele Quo is here with
It's Easy Being Green.
Indeed it is. News and CBB, as I mentioned, a roll-in. What? Mr. Nort Beckerman and his brain healthy in a minute is coming your way also on this show. Our news for seniors, and then what would our pre-4th of July show be without a visit from Miss Amy Sue and her 4th of July holiday extravaganza. That's our show, but before we go, a social media reminder from my
Absolutely,
partner.
Mr. Nolan. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News. And yes, the number 1, also facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News. Craig.
All right, gracias, Senor Pineda. Here we go at the first of our news items. News for seniors, glasses in place. Well, Monday is the 4th of July, Independence Day. That means fireworks, parties, road closures, and the day off from work for most folks. Arlington County staff is joining the festival as well. Arlington government offices, schools, courts, libraries, the DMV, and other facilities will be closed on Monday, the 4th of July. Trash and recycling collection will operate as normal. Metered parking will not be enforced, but it will be restricted near popular tourist sites, such as the Marine Corps Iwo Jima Memorial, Long Bridge Park, and the Air Force Memorial. If your vehicle is removed from the street, you can call Redmond's Towing, and their number should be on your screen there. If not, 703-550-0080, 703-550-0080. Daniel.
And Craig, in addition to closed offices and restricted parking, there will also be road closures on July the 4th. To accommodate the large crowds attending the festivities, County Park and Virginia Police will close several roads between 6 a.m. and 11 p.m. Visit the county website for a full list of closures. And some of the key ones you'll want to know about are Memorial Bridge and Memorial Circle from 11 a.m. to 11 a.m. The Roslyn exit ramps off Route 50, both westbound to North Lynn Street and eastbound to North Meade will be closed from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Columbia Pike between South Orm Street and South Joy Street from 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Craig.
All right, thanks, Daniel, for information on those closures. Also in our news items, well, discovering what's happening with Arlington roads this coming Monday may be a bit difficult, but a new application is easing the pain when it comes to uncovering what's happening in Arlington homes. The county has a new digitized platform listing the history and physical transformation of almost every building in town. Built in response to a History Task Force recommendation, the Historic House Cards website lets you view county records going back as far as the 1930s. Data includes owners' names, dates of sales transactions, permits, building, land, assessment values, and in some cases, construction drawings. You can visit their website, Arlington, ARLISYS.arlingtonva.us, and then click on Browse Collections, and then look for Historical House Cards. So we hope you enjoy that information. Daniel.
Well, that's right, Craig. In other history-related news, Stratford School building is now a historic site. The building that formerly housed the Stratford School is now home to the H.B. Woodlawn program. Stratford was a significant feature in local and national history because it was Virginia's first racially integrated public school, which took place on February the 2nd. That's 1959. A county website described its importance as cultural, historical, and architectural. The Stratford School site is the 38th Arlington Historic District and was approved by the county board 5-0. Craig.
All right, Daniel. And in other news, well, here's another school-related story. In response to increasing pressure on school resources, which is created by the rapidly growing student population in the county, a petition has started requesting the building of more schools in Arlington. A Change.org petition started by concerned citizens of Arlington is urging the county board, public school board superintendent, and other lawmakers to encourage Arlington Public Schools to build more high school facilities. As of June 29th, around 10 in the morning, there were almost 1,060 supporters on this petition, so stay tuned on that. There's more coming, I'm sure. Daniel.
And Craig, Arlington is already known for the high standards of its academic programs. Now the county is focusing on its artistic offerings. This month, the county selected its first ever poet laureate, Catherine E. Young, 30-year resident, and will be now the county's advocate for poetry and the literary art. A formal ceremony to recognize her will be held during the county board meeting. That's at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, July the 19th at 2100 Clarendon Boulevard. Young's appointment lasts 2 years. Her duties include raising Arlingtonians' consciousness and appreciation of poetry in both its written and spoken forms. Young is no stranger to the arts. She's won several awards and read her poetry at high-profile venues such as the Library of Congress in D.C. and the Oxford Literary Program, or festival that is, in the UK. Craig.
All right, congratulations to Catherine Young on that honor. That's great. We'll be back with our CBB, Community Bulletin Board file, right after we hear from Adele and...
It's easy being green.
Here's Adele.
Thanks, guys, and welcome back to another It's Easy Being Green. We're going to be talking about Ollie, our smart bus, and he is just going to be so much fun to talk about. Ollie, the smart bus, debuted in National Harbor, Maryland last Thursday. The future is here with the first self-driving, all-electric, 3D printed smart bus named Ollie. Ollie was created by Local Motors and IBM and is now cruising the public streets of Washington, D.C. You can hail Ollie by using an app similar to Uber or Lyft. Ollie will pick you up and drop you off at your destinations of choice. This small bus can transport up to 12 people at once. Besides being driverless and running sustainably, there's even more fun in store riding with Ollie. How about a bus that talks with its riders? By combining IBM's advanced cloud computing system called Watson with Ollie's 360-degree multi-sensory technology, Ollie will be able to answer questions from riders about how it works, where it's going, how it makes decisions, and learns from its environment. If you like talking to Amazon's Alexa, how about talking to Ollie by asking questions like, Ollie, can you take me downtown? Or, Ollie, are we there yet? You will also be able to ask Ollie for tips on local attractions and historical sites. And based on an analysis of personal preferences, Ollie will create customized experiences for riders. That means Ollie is going to know a little bit about you via the app with which you hailed it. By the way, Ollie is partially recyclable and has a unique assembly process too. Parts of Ollie are created at a local 3D printing shop. Yes, he's printed. It takes about 10 hours to print this vehicle, and it can be assembled in another hour. Production of more Ollies is taking place at Local Motors headquarters near Phoenix, Arizona, plus microfactories in Berlin, Arizona, Tennessee, and our National Harbor, Maryland, produce Ollies designed for local needs. The very first Ollie will remain at National Harbor over the summer, where visitors will be able to interact with it at select times. Va va vroom! Public transport just got a whole lot more electrifying. So remember, it's easy being green ordering Ollie for a smart ride this summer.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Ollie is printed. That's incredible.
I know,
weird.
Recyclable. That is
Recyclable,
amazing.
printed, all electric,
Ollie.
driverless.
And a great name.
Driverless.
Can't go
Holy
wrong
cow.
with that, yeah.
What will they think of next? That's really good stuff. Thanks, Adele.
Thank you, Adele.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Check out Ollie. All right, as promised now, here we go with our CBB, Community Bulletin Board file. Well, some people are heading out of town for the long July 4th holiday weekend. However, if you're staying in town, then be sure to attend the 5th Annual July 4th celebration at Long Bridge Park. That'll be out on the 4th, Monday the 4th from 5 till 10 p.m. The park is located at 475 Longbridge Drive, just in the north end of Crystal City there. Bring your family and friends for live music, games, contests, face painting, food trucks, balloon art, and of course, the terrific view of the DC fireworks. You can view the events calendar at parks.arlingtonva.us for more details. Daniel.
And Craig, there are several outdoor activities this summer besides the Independence Day celebrations. Columbia Pike Penrose Square has outdoor movies every Saturday night. And to learn about them, visit columbia-pike.org/movie nights. Here are just a few upcoming movies you may be interested in. Craig.
And upcoming movies at Penrose Square on Saturday, July 2nd, you can watch Juno. This whimsical movie from 2007 stars Ellen Page, Jennifer Garner, and Michael Cera, and was written by Diablo Cody. It's about the emotional journey of a free-spirited teenager after she finds out that she's pregnant. And then on July 9, The Fantastic Four. If you'd rather explore a sci-fi-based journey, then watch The Fantastic Four. That's coming up on the 9th of July. The live-action update to the comic book series follows 4 young adventurers as they teleport to an alternate universe. The trip isn't without consequences, however. The alien environment changes their physical form, and they have to learn how to use their new abilities to get by in their new world, as well as save the world from frenemies along the way. And there's one more, Daniel.
Yeah, there's one more, Craig. And if you rather watch a more sober, real-world-based movie that reflects on some of history's harsher times, then watch The Book Thief of July 16th. This 2013 movie starring Emily Watson and Jeffrey Rush explores the world of a young Jewish German girl during World War II. She discovers that stealing books and sharing them with others helps her deal with life up under siege. So that's another great book to watch.
Movies down
Movie to watch, yes.
at Penrose Square. And finally, in our CBB file items, now for a news on a real-life journey that's a bit closer to home. Arlington Weekly News had previously reported on the possibility of a gondola system connecting Arlington to Georgetown in the district. If you'd like to learn more about this thing coming up here, then you'll want to attend the informational meeting on the topic that's coming up on Thursday, July 7 from 6 to 8:30 at the Roslyn Spectrum Theater. They're located at 1611 North Kent Street in Roslyn. ZGF Architects will present the findings of the gondola study. There will also be an open house and Q&A session. To RSVP for this FREE free event and learn more about it, you can visit their website, tinyurl.com/gondola study meeting. And we'll be back with our News for Seniors stories right after Nort Beckerman and his Brain Healthy Minute. Here's North.
Hey, I'm Nort Beckerman, author of A User's Guide to a Healthy Brain. Clumping of the protein tau, beta amyloid plaque, and fibroid tangles in the brain are the biomarkers of Alzheimer's dementia. They were considered to be the result of aging. The neuroscience community and the pharmaceutical industry have been trying to come up with answers for 110 years, but not much has changed in that time. Now there's evidence that Alzheimer's dementia can be prevented. The biomarkers may still be there, but they don't have to affect our cognitive health and functioning as we age. 2 studies conducted by the Alzheimer's Disease Center at the Rush University Medical Center in Chicago shed new light on Alzheimer's dementia and what we can do to prevent it. The Religious Orders study started in 1993 and the Rush Memory and Aging Project that began in 1997. Both studies are still ongoing, and the findings have been amazing. They recognize that the brain of an older person seldom reaches old age without some type of physical damage, either from trauma, stroke, oxidative stress, illness, or poor health management. As a consequence, tau protein, beta amyloid plaque, and fibroid tangles are frequently present in older adult brains. But what was critical in their findings was that an individual's lifestyle had an effect on how the brain responded to the biomarkers of Alzheimer's dementia. Given the right lifestyle and content, the brain will heal itself, avoiding the cognitive effects of tau protein, beta amyloid plaque, and tangles. However, if an individual's lifestyle does not incorporate those things that support brain function, they are at high risk of developing Alzheimer's dementia. Diet, hydration, exercise, and proper sleep, as well as continuing to learn throughout life, are a big part of it all. But they found things that they didn't expect: having a positive outlook for the future, being socially active and involved with friends and family, going out and about, exploring new things, engaging in activities that are meaningful and goal-directed, and managing stress so that it doesn't linger. A lifestyle that incorporates these things is critical to regaining and maintaining a healthy, efficiently functioning brain. For more information, you can visit my website at www.ybhc.info. I'm Nort Beckerman. I'll see you next time for a brain healthy moment.
Okay, Nort Beckerman
Thank you, Nort.
and his Brain Healthy Minute. Thanks, Nort. We appreciate it. Here we go. Now, as promised, our News for Seniors file. Do you want to get involved in something that not only makes you feel good, but helps children learn and feel good at the same time? Well, if your answer is yes, then you need to learn about Arlington Spellbinders. Spellbinders is a group of volunteer storytellers who engage young people in the magic of telling tales. They tell their stories in classroom, recreational, and library settings, inside and out. Spellbinder meetings are held the first Friday morning of each month. And it's not just about the kids. The interaction of the storytellers at these meetings can provide you with continuing education, support, and camaraderie. The next meeting will be coming up this Friday, July 1 at Langston Brown from 9:30 to 11. For more information and to register, find out about it, give them a call. Numbers on your screen, 703-228-4878. Daniel.
And Craig, whether you've gotten a new device or want to learn how to better operate the one you have, Adele, this program will help you learn how to use your Apple products, including Mac computers, iPads, and yes, iPhones. Lowell Nelson, volunteer and experienced Apple user, will give you guidance and answer your questions, Adele. These are one-on-one sessions, and you must call for an individual appointment. Appointments are between 9:30 to 11:45 a.m. That will be Wednesday, July 6th at Walter Reed Senior Center. Give them a call. That's 703-228-0955 for more information.
Better stop picking on Adele.
No, sign me up.
Sign her up. Sign her up.
She's going to turn you green, young man. Also in our News for Seniors file, learn about the many aromatic herbs and flowers that can be planted in your garden. Wendy Sparrow, volunteer coordinator for the Sensory Garden at Walter Reed Community Center, will give you a brief history of the garden, and she'll discuss native plants, aromatic plants, and herbs. That's coming up Thursday, 7 July, from 1 to 2 in the afternoon at Walter Reed. For more information and to register, give them a call. Numbers on your screen, 703-228-0955. And I think we'll be back with a quick bye-bye if we have time, right after we hear from Miss Amy Sue and her 4th of July extravaganza. Here's Amy Sue and friends.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever is something may wave. I don't know the rest of the words, so happy 4th of July! All right! Happy 4th of July, Arlington! All right!
Happy 4th of July.
And here with my wonderful friends, Craig and Miriam. Big round of applause.
Okay.
All right, I got a joke for you that you can tell tomorrow at work. What do you call a duck on the 4th of July?
A quacker.
Close. A
Quacker.
What did one flag say to the other flag?
How's your stripes?
Close.
How's your stars and stripes?
Nothing. It just waved.
Aw.
Very good.
What kind of tea did the American colonists want?
Green tea.
Liberty.
Liberty.
Now, if you can remember those,
Liberty.
you can use them them tomorrow at work or the 4th of July.
I like
Now, I was hoping that people may have forgotten, but everybody at the show remembered that I failed at this miserably last year, making my red, white, and blue drink. What we're going to do a little bit of a science experiment, boys and girls. Lots of fun to make with your kids. You're going to layer a red, white, and blue drink. And the best part, it tastes delicious when you're done.
Drink it, right.
And it's so cute.
Okay.
So here we go. Everybody in front of you, you need a glass of ice.
Ice.
Preferably a plain glass so you can see it when you're
Right.
done,
Got my
obviously. The glass
this
needs to
way.
be completely full with ice, okay?
All right.
So we have that. It also helps to have something that you can pour from because you're going to pour your liquids directly in the middle of your ice.
Okay.
And very slowly. That's the trick, okay? Now you're going to start. I know we're not supposed to label, name names, but you need ocean spray. It's got to be 100%. It doesn't have to be ocean spray.
Cranberry
But it's
juice.
got to be 100% cranberry juice, okay? 100%.
Okay.
The most important part, it's got to be red, folks,
Okay.
okay?
Smells
So
like
you don't
cranberry
need
juice.
a lot of cranberry juice,
How much?
okay? So you're going to pour it in there. Now this one, obviously,
much?
you can pour a little bit.
Just a
You
little?
can pour fast because this is your first one,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
So you're going to pour it, just pour it right on in there, okay?
Right.
All right, I poured too much, obviously.
Oop.
So,
Yeah, all right.
Can you take a sip?
yeah, just everybody take a sip.
Cheers.
Mmm.
Yeah,
That was
dabba
good.
do.
Yum.
Too much in there? All right.
Okay, now it's good. So it looks like that.
Take some out.
Okay.
How's this?
Yeah.
Is that good? Okay.
I was working with a bigger glass at home, so
I can taste the vitamin C already.
there you go. Okay. So now a tiny bit of blue.
Oh.
I'm going to
Okay.
trust you this time. Blue.
Yeah, get rid of your red. So you've got a tiny bit of blue.
Okay, I drank the red.
Again, I'm working with a smaller
little
glass.
bit of blue.
If you got a bigger glass, then put as much as you want, okay?
Okay.
Now, this is when you have to pour slow. Pouring slow is the key because you're trying to layer it, okay? It needs to sit on top.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour
And you
now.
have to pour in the middle. Pour in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, everybody? Nice and slow. Slow.
Does shaking make a difference or not?
No, I was shaking too. What is it, being on TV? That
Okay.
made us all shake.
Here we go. I have sort of blue, red, and sort of blue, clear blue, very light clear blue.
You're
and
diluted.
this. Okay. Now we got the red and the blue.
I think mine's blue. It's definitely sitting on top. Can you see
Well,
that?
it looks kind of white.
I
but-
think if I put this behind it.
Yeah, it's looking a little white. I think because my ice is melty.
Yeah, that's a
But
good
you
idea.
Yeah,
can
here,
see
that's
that
a
it
good
didn't
idea.
blend. Yours is working. See, it didn't blend.
Okay, not bad.
It's good. It's good. Yours
gonna
worked
have red-
too. See,
Mine
it
worked
didn't
too.
blend.
I'm
Red,
on
I
it.
think the
blue, and
problem
white.
is our ice is melty because I had to drive the ice up here. But
Well, that happens to ice, you know.
yeah, it got melty. But if
All right,
you're at
now- so now
home
we
with
do the
nice
white?
firm ice, but
Okay.
you can see it didn't blend.
So it's
Okay?
red, blue, and white.
Can have like a little
And
rainbow.
white.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I
The
gotta pour it
trick,
in here
the
first.
trick that gets it to work
Oh,
is
this
that
is-
it's
this stuff is
different.
bubbly,
for
bubbly,
the
bubbly, bubbly.
science people here who are watching.
Right.
different consistent,
Bubbly,
different
Yeah,
bubbly,
formulas.
different
Right.
sugar, different
Different chemical
consistencies of sugar. So
composition
the
here.
second one was
All right, can we pour it
it's
in- pour this in the
Gatorade
middle
Glacier Frost, and it has to be sugar free or it won't work. Sugar free. And the
right, here I
third
go.
one
Oh,
is
it's working.
Diet 7 Up. Has to be diet.
Well, the ice is coming right up along with it. Here we go.
Yep.
What do you think?
Slow, slow, slow.
All
And
right.
since ours was already pale, you're probably not going to notice it.
Well, there's a little bit of blue left in there. Like if you look straight from through here, you
Yeah,
might see
you
the
could
can
blue.
maybe
you
top
can
it off with
definitely
blue.
see
And
it,
top it off with some
Top
blue.
it off
Yes.
with some blue.
but it worked.
All right.
Yay!
It
Okay.
worked. Now, do we have
You're a
time for a
grand
quick
old
news
fly,
segment?
high fly,
I think we do.
Quick, quickly, quickly,
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. One of my favorite songs. Guess what? Mary Poppins. One of my favorite shows is coming to the stage. Encore Stage and Studio presents Mary Poppins at the Thomas Jefferson Theater, Friday, July 17th through Sunday, July 24th. Take your kids. They will love it. Tickets are $12 to $15, about the price of a movie, but it's going to be live. Call 703-548-1154 to order, and it's Tom and Jefferson Community Theater, 125 South Old Lead Road, and that's right here in Arlington, okay? Right there in Arlington.
Sounds like a
Bye,
good
guys,
time.
That's it.
and
We gotta go.
happy 4th of
You're a
July.
Cheers.
Try the
flag,
drink
you're a
at
high
home. It's going to
flying
be a lot of
flag,
fun.
and forever and ever be true.
Cheers.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Delicious.
It is. It's very good.
All right, what is 4th of July
Did it
without
taste good?
Amy Sue and a red, white, and blue?
Did it
That's
taste
an
good?
interesting
Well,
looking
it just-
drink.
It tasted cold and, and sweet, and that was about it.
It was very colorful.
It was colorful, and they were fun to make. And kudos to Amy Sue for bringing
Great
that
job,
stuff,
Thanks,
Amy.
bringing
We
that
love you,
stuff in
Amy.
there and making red, white, and blue drinks. for
USA!
Our 4th of July.
All the way.
Our 4th of July extravaganza here. Well, that's about it. Anything else to add before we say goodbye?
Happy
Ladies and-
4th.
Happy safe 4th.
Have
Yeah.
a safe and happy 4th of
Happy
July
Independence Day.
wherever you go, wherever you're traveling, and watch those sparklers. They can bite you. And that's it. So happy 4th to all of you, and thanks to all of you for watching. If you're there next week, we'll be here, and we'll try it all again. Have a safe week.
USA! All the
Bye-bye.
way.
I didn't tell him to do that.